as Michigan and the rest of the country tries to navigate this reopening of America. Some states moving more quickly than others, and tonight the flashpoints already. The vice president eating out today in Florida with the governor there, no masks, intentionally trying to send a message that they believe this country is ready to open. And all of this tonight as the CDC now quietly finally makes their new guidelines public for businesses, schools, and the news tonight that 2 Ford factories temporarily shutting down just 1 day after opening after some workers tested positive for the virus. This will be a test, a delicate road ahead, and ABC's Whit Johnson on that part of the story tonight.
Tonight, despite all 50 states now easing restrictions, protesters arguing it's not fast enough.
These arbitrary laws and rules are crippling Michigan.
From Michigan, where defiant barbers gave free haircuts on the lawn of the state capitol, many not wearing face masks, some armed, to Connecticut, the last state to begin reopening.
If you don't want to go back to work, don't go back to work. But don't deny the rest of us the ability to go back to work.
Today, the state allowing malls and retailers to open at 50% capacity. Restaurants measuring table distance for outdoor dining only.
We've been waiting for this. We're ready.
In Florida today, Disney Springs welcoming shoppers with new restrictions. Hair salons reopening in Miami. And in Orlando, Vice President Mike Pence sitting down for a cheeseburger at a newly reopened restaurant with the state's governor. Both not wearing masks, but temperature checks for staff and patrons. In New York, the governor urging residents to wear masks.
The masks work. They are protective and they work. Wear a mask.
Sharing videos from New Yorkers competing for a new PSA.
I wear a mask so we can get back to work.
Each state now forging ahead with its own plan as the CDC finally releases its detailed guidelines for reopening, including recommendations like sneeze guards in restaurants and bars. In schools, face coverings worn by staff and encouraged for older students if feasible, but not for children under 2. If someone in a school tests positive, the building could be closed for cleaning. But as states loosen restrictions, it's a daily struggle to avoid setbacks. Just 24 hours after the big 3 automakers restarted production, Ford temporarily shutting down plants in Chicago and Michigan after 3 returning workers tested positive. And health officials in Colorado warning residents after these images showing dozens gathered shoulder to shoulder on Monday at a creek in Boulder County.
Way to social distance.
In Alabama, 2 high schools trying to bring back traditional graduations, attempting to social distance, students and families in attendance seated 6 feet apart.
Yeah, we cannot forget those graduates this year. Whit with us again tonight, this time from Connecticut. And we can see there the restaurants behind you, people gathering, the CDC offering that new guidance late today on how restaurants, for one, can more safely reopen.
And David, in these latest guidelines, the CDC is now recommending more protections for high-risk employees and things like temperature checks and symptom screenings, daily health checks to keep up with how the employees are doing. And tonight, the governor here in Connecticut announcing, as people are beginning to eat outside, that he's hoping to have indoor dining and begin reopening places like movie theaters and gyms by June 20th. David?
Of course, everyone's studying the scene there behind you. We can see the waiter with the mask on there and the families now gathering, taking the chance to try to get back out, and we'll see how this goes. With thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.